our little walk. It's 58 degrees outside. Had to get some. All right, Philly scored an opening drive field goal. Hell yeah, 27-7. That going. Kenny Pickett going to the locker room. Oh boy. Eagles plus 20. Bull sails out of the back of the end zone. See. Pickett blasted late. That what he went to the locker room on? Huh. Oh, because he had the rib injury against Washington. Pitch to Dowdle. Dallas has had nothing going since the second drive of the game. Eagles had signed Ian Book prior to the game just in case, and now he's the backup as Tanner McKee's going to come. It was a rib injury against Washington, possibly re-aggravated because the hit by Parsons didn't seem that bad. Must be stemming from. In the backfield, Carter, Nolan Smith. Carter first. Eldon pulled off the back. Nolan Smith follows up. Nothing there. 3rd and 13 for Dallas. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers. Man in motion, that's Mingo. Little dump off to Turpin, who drops it. Guy talking, running his gap earlier. Drops a pass on that screen, who had plenty of daylight. One of the speedier guys in the NFL as well. Just a flat out drop by Turpin. Classic Cowboys. Run your mouth. Come up small. Cowboys motto. We have fly eagles fly. They have run our mouths, come up small. Right, Heather? Nothing. I'm just roasting the Cowboys at the moment. Cooper DeJean with a nice return. Be 1st and 10, and we have Tanner McKee coming to the game. 3rd string quarterback. Got the big boy. Gone and seen Nosferatu. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember. But the movie was just very plodding, slow paced. It was a bit on the disappointing side because let's see what we got for score. The Giants put up 28, Buffalo 19, the Jets nothing. Jacksonville blowing their 13-0 lead. They're only leading by 3 at the start of the 4th quarter. Vegas leads New Orleans 16-10. Tampa just hammering Carolina. That's it for the scores so far. Bengals will be keeping a close eye on that Miami-Cleveland game, if Cleveland can pull the upset. And that's really, Washington and Atlanta has playoff implications, but really, that's the only other game besides Green Bay, Minnesota that matters. The Miami game matters, but it's not going to be much there. So Bengals need the lowly Jets. They're going to need Kansas City, who's probably not, maybe Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. The Bengals put themselves in this position. Terrible fourth down calls, fourth down attempts, miserable defense, but they still have a chance. Miami needs the Chiefs to win and 2 more wins. Bengals need Chiefs to win, a win next week, and a Cleveland and a Miami loss. 6'6", 231 on a Stanford. First appearance in an NFL game. Trips to the right, and they're going to pitch it out to Barkley, who's got plenty of space. Close to a first down. It was a trips to the right, and they just do a mini shovel pitch to the left. Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson out in front. I know Dave don't like it, but you get these bigs out in front of you, there's a lot of daylight. 56 reporting as eligible. How much Barkley we get over the next 20. Right back to him. And he's got space out on the right side. Crossing 100 yards as he gets close to the 20. Or sorry, close to the 30. Barkley just bouncing it outside. The greed of the Dallas defensive end trying to crash down and stop the run allows Barkley to bounce it outside. 1st and 10 from the 33, and they go right back to him. Why wouldn't you? As he spearheads the 58 for Dallas, just lowers his head into his midsection. Loss of 1 on the play. See what Tanner McKee has. Second and 11. 4 wide receivers. And McKee delivers a strike a little bit behind Smith, who's able to haul it in. Bring up 3rd and short. There you go. Get those jitters out. Your first NFL completion. What is the noise? I don't know what that noise is. Barkley gains 3 for the first down. The Dallas 22. The house, so a little clicking them there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, and trips to the left this time. Hand off to Barkley. Gains a couple. Tackled at the 20. The way this game started, it's the meme. How it started and how it's going. Dallas had the ball for basically the entire first quarter. Now I don't remember seeing their offense since. Four wide receivers, two to each side. McKee in the gun. He's gonna throw it. He goes deep. Brown with a one-handed catch, but he is out of bounds. Got a guy draped all over him. Give him a chance here. Hauls it in one hand, and oh, that second foot's out of bounds. That would have been incredible. Give him a chance. Good job, McKee. As he's hit and when he throws, and Bland is just Brown had no choice but to go with one hand because Bland just had his left arm. No penalty, of course, but a good throw. Give his guy a chance to catch it. Neutral zone infraction on Dallas. 3rd and 3. Impressed with that attempt by McKee. Give your guy a chance. Nobody else could have caught that ball in terms of Dallas defenders. Your guy was the only one with a chance at it. Give it a rip. We do have a timeout, I believe, by Philadelphia. Yes. Timeouts remaining. McKee, you trust in Brown. I almost got you your first career touchdown pass. Amazing play. Oh, look at this guy. Green beard, green goatee. Freaking old school Eagles jersey is probably an original. That was a false start. I'll be right back to where we were. Encroachment, then a false start. That's on Grand Calcaterra. Here we go. 3rd and 8. McKee in the gun. Give him a chance here. Empty backfield, bunch to the right. Calcaterra in motion. McKee has time. Goes to the end zone. Back to Brown. Touchdown Eagles. Tanner McKee's first career touchdown pass. Doesn't matter who you put in there. Both these guys can throw better than Hurts, huh? Hopefully Brown didn't give that ball away. Did he? Did he give that ball to someone in the crowd? And the extra point by Elliott is dead center. Great job by McKee to get his first touchdown pass. I'm really hoping Brown didn't give that to a fan in the audience. Got to keep your first touchdown. Dallas currently against Philadelphia this season. Philadelphia 72, Dallas 13. I do like the call as well to go right back to him. Give Brown another crack. Boy. Damn. Let's see. Check some scores here while we're at commercial break. We have Jacksonville puts up a touchdown, 20-10 over Tennessee. Colts with the ball down 8. It's the Giants. Buffalo still up 19-0. Vegas with the ball 16-10 over New Orleans. And Tampa is just completely putting the Panthers in their place. Oh. Yep, Brown did give it away. And they're Brown offered his jersey to the guy he gave it to, which is pretty cool. And off to Dowdle. Plenty of space up the middle. Here. And off to Dowdle again, who's got more space. Oh, gets popped there by Reed. Kenny Pickett is in a hoodie. And that Philly fan giving that ball back, man. Good stuff. He'll give him a jersey. He'll give him some signed merch and such. Cooper Rush, incomplete. Zach Bond gets a hand on it. That's pretty cool. I was hoping for Brown when he went out there. He ended up giving it to someone. Bro's first career touchdown. Fantastic. Is that the first guy named Tanner to ever throw a touchdown? That's the next question. But the first guy named Tanner in the NFL? That's the other question. Okay, trips to the right, 3rd and 4. And they hand it off to Dowdle, who's got another first down. Blankenship on the tackle. At this point, if you're Philly, all you're doing is just running this clock out, trying not to get anyone hurt. You got more important stuff to do than play around with Dallas here. Minute 18 to go, 3rd quarter. Yeah, I think you start taking guys out soon. It's a 4 touchdown advantage. High formation for Dallas. And a handoff. Is that Elliott this time? Cannot see the jersey on that one. Rush 11 of 21 for 102, a touchdown and 2 picks. Five for Rush. Lead to Tolbert, who's got plenty of space. Eagles are just kind of playing soft, letting the Dallas is really good at garbage time points and yardage. Oh my God, he threw it in the audience. It's crazy that Brown, he didn't even hand it to someone in the audience. He chucked it. Holy crap. Aren't bad thing, or like if you want your side warm, I can have my side cool. Uh, Terribly. I think it might be worth it. We'll look into that. Yeah. I have to go. Flacco's block 11 of 14. Spreading around the love. Close, except this one here. Up 16 ball. Here we go. We're back. I'm during the break. College hoops. Good Lord. Year has gone by so quickly. Rush with handoff to Dowdle. You 5. Oh, Kenny Pickett was in a hoodie and now he's back in his uniform. Interesting. DJ Gardner Johnson's hurt. There we go. What did I just say? Taking these damn people out. What are you doing? You're up by 27. Come on, guys. Christmas is over. Why are we still doing Christmas commercials? Heather, there's one that's $8,400. There's a bunch of different ones. $999, $21.99. There's quite a few. See what happened to Gardner Johnson back from commercial. Like a leg whip situation. Friendly fire. 2nd and 6 for Dallas. And goes to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Trash Talk and Turpin over there. Reed Blankenship in coverage. Third and 6, obviously 4 down territory for Dallas. Might as well put Ian Book in the game at this point. Get him a touchdown pass. The third guy in there. Possible not clinch. Third down, they handed off to Dowdle, and the ball's out. But it looks like Dallas got on top of it. Oh my God. Cooper DeJean on the recovery. Another turnover for Dallas. And Nolan Smith rips it out. Cooper DeJean is the first on top of it. It looked like Dallas had it. Wow. Nolan Smith, old school, rocking the no gloves, some wrist tape. Incredible. Oh my God. Some asshole from Dallas knocks Jalen Carter over. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the fumble recovery. So don't get yourself suspended for a game because these idiots from Dallas want to keep. They're mad. Their season's been over for 4 weeks. Don't fall into the trap. Keep whipping that ass. Wow, what a turn. The first quarter was so miserable for Dallas. For Philly, I mean. Trout's in the Philadelphia Phillies need a trade for Mike Trout for the season. If Bryce Harper is going back and right. Had that injury, so he played first base all season. Wondering if they'll have him back out there or they'll just keep him at first. He did pretty well defensively. Obviously, offensively, there's never any question, but defensive first baseman, he did pretty well. But go snag Trout, put Harper back in right field, let Trout play some first and DH. Get that bat in the lineup. Serve his. He's just one of the best players ever, but he's just injured all the time. It's kind of sad. Can't really feel that bad for him. Worth like $300 million or whatever. Could be worse. Lock that game up. New Orleans has the ball with a chance, or did the Raiders snag a field goal? Oh, yeah. For a game. Jacksonville up 20-13 with the ball in the fourth quarter. Less than 2 to go. The Bills just embarrassing the Jets 33-0. Start of the fourth quarter. If Josh Allen's still in that game, then gonna have problems here. Josh Allen is the only quarterback of record right now. He better not be playing. Rodgers sacked for 12 yards. Jesus. Did the Colts score? Yes, they did. Colts are still hanging on. Two-point version attempt failed. Touchdown pass to Alec Pierce, Joe Flacco. But the 2-point is a failed attempt. So they're down by 2. Still plenty of time. 10:53 to go. I assume this game will be switching over to that soon. Eagles with 9 turnovers in the last 2 weeks. Fine. So far. He hands off to Barkley. I get we're trying for the record, but is Barkley being in this game necessary? Oh boy. 2 picks by Gardner Johnson, 2 fumble recoveries. That rip out by Smith. Incredible. Pitch out to Barkley, who's got some room to work. First down and more. Saquon Barkley. And he is on pace to beat the Eric Dickerson record. Now, you might say it's because of the extra game, but Barkley did miss a game earlier in the season, so it's going to be the same number of games. Even though there's 17, Barkley will have only played 16. When are you going to take him out, though? Is the rushing title worth it? 4 seconds on the play clock, 13 minutes to go in the game, and they go right back to Barkley. You 28 yards shy of 2,000 for the season. Showing the Flacco touchdown to Alec Pierce with a dime. Whew. What a catch by Pierce. Same situation over in Indy. Get a guy who can thread it. Go. And off to Barkley. Got space. Another first down. $30 carries, 144 yards. He's 124 yards shy. And fittingly, go it against the Giants next week. Another handoff to Barkley. Got room. Unbelievable. They know he's running it. But the Eagles have broken the Cowboys in this one. He has just cracked 2,000 yards on the season. Wow. Saquon Barkley. How are you not the MVP? Jeff Stoutland. Best offensive line coach in NFL history? Question mark. No. Best offensive line coach in NFL history! Exclamation point. He is 102 yards from tying Dickerson's record, 103 yards from breaking it, and he will do it against the Giants next week. Jurgens comes off the field. 10:49 to go. No, we're taking a moment to celebrate the Barkley 2,000 yards. We have Gainwell in the backfield. Hand off, and they finally stop somebody. Parsons. Heated. Wow. Johnson's coming out of the game. Better see all backups in there. I think Mailata is still in the game on the left side there. Back delivers a strike. Unbelievable. Devontae Smith with a touchdown. The Eagles are having a party. Eagles are showing the Cowboys exactly who's boss. Definitely not the Cowboys. Tanner McKee again. Delivers a strike. Clear out by Calcaterra and a little slant inside. Straight up the middle for Smith. Go. Jake Elliott drills another extra point. And that gives us Philadelphia 41 and Dallas 7. Hilarious fashion. We're all having a good time when Dallas is miserable. Right, Heather? It's 41-7. Yeah. It's fitting for this to be how this game turned out. Dallas will be 7-9. The Eagles 13-3. They cannot, unless Detroit was to lose both, and the Eagles. Wait a second. How does that work? What's the Vikings record? I think the Eagles have the 2 seed no matter what, because the Vikings 13. Okay, so it would have to be Vikings lose, Lions lose, and then the Vikings and Lions tie week 18. I think that's the only way the Eagles get that bye. That's not happening. So the 1 seed's either going to be Minnesota or Detroit. The loser of that series there will be the 5 seed. Ooh. So you're going to be on the road at probably Tampa. Let's see. Let's pull up the playoff picture here. I think the Falcons are still in the mix. Got NFL playoff picture. There's only one spot left. It'll be Broncos, Bengals, Colts, and Dolphins are in that mix. Giants are up by 9. 8:39 to go. Lions, Eagles. So both the Lions and Vikings are 13-2. So if both teams win, they play next week for the 1 seed, and the loser is the 5 seed. If the Vikings lose to the Packers and the Lions win the... No, they still... Wow. Thing next week, no matter what. Turpin's going to have a shot to return it. And he's got space. And there is a flag down, and Elliott slows him up. And it will be coming back. So, Seattle 9-7, Rams 10-6. Seattle beat Chicago in that 6-3 snooze fest. So a Seattle win and a Rams loss in their 10. Seattle still could technically grab that 7. The Falcons and the Bucs not. God. Disaster. That is a mess. There's a ton of scenarios for the NFC. And there's one for the AFC. With the Falcons, Atlanta versus Washington. So that all the playoff implications. I kind of downplayed it earlier. Packers have already locked up a spot. Here's your other seat there. Cooper Rush is back and delivers to Ferguson. Pinballs his way forward. I can't believe after all this, it's because Tampa lost to Dallas last week, that they're in this position. They were in control of that division. Second and 3. Cooper Rush under center. And off to Dowdle. Tackle looked like he got the first down. As they peel the bodies away, they did. Now, you're going to see a lot of jerseys you haven't seen in a while for Philly, because there's no starters in the game. Absolute beatdown. Fitting. The Eagles have outscored the Cowboys 75-13 in the 2 games so far. Another handoff to Dowdle. Gain of a couple. Dallas is jam every year. 12-5, 3 seasons in a row. Well, with nothing to show for it. Were they all first round exits for all 3 of those seasons? Dowdle again, who breaks free into the open field. Tackled just shy of the 45. Dowdle just crossed 1,000 yards. $112K. Holy hell. Incomplete, intended for Ferguson. Rico Dowdle has 1,005 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. 1 rushing touchdown. Starter every single game except, I think, against San Francisco. The party in Philadelphia. 7:21 to go. Second. Cowboys looking to the largest fourth quarter comeback in NFL history. And to looking to cut into that 34-point lead. Third and 6. Little screen to Turpin. Got room down the sideline, out of bounds. The only way, so if both Lions and Vikings lost, it would be 13-3 each, but they would hold the tiebreaker over Philly, so they'd have to tie that final week. Eagles will be the two, ending like an absolute disaster of a game for both those teams. So if the Vikings and Lions tied, Eagles beat the Giants next. The Lions would be the 2 seed on the previous matchup. There's a lot of moving parts that not going to happen. Be the Eagles probably against Washington. Falcons knock them off today. Rush to the outside and beat Bingo. 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Rush in the gun. Eagles show pressure. Cooper Rush just slides down. But again, doesn't ever. The Eagles used to dominate in the mid 2000s, 19 consecutive. Obviously, the collapse last year. This would be the 3rd year in the row that the Eagles won the division if they didn't lose 5 of 6. Brandon Aubrey going from 61 up, and the kick is off the upright. Had plenty of leg. Probably could have hit from 71. Damn. It just looks like a lazy kick also. The guy's got an incredible leg. Just kind of faded, hit the post. Literally from 61, hit 2/3 of the way up the field goal post. Unbelievable. Just doinks off the upright. The Cowboys, they might have the best kicker in the NFL. This guy, he just rocks and swings the leg. Holy crap. 4:40 to go. Can the Eagles just run this one out? Holy crap. That was incredible. Off to the hell is that? Is that Edwards-Helaire? Yeah, but who do you trust more, Sam Darnold or Jordan Love? Who has more solid games under their belt? Sam Darnold or Jordan Love? Davis Price. I saw hyphenated. Sure. Hand off to Davis Price. It's not his full name. Last name. What do the Vikings do at the end of the year? Do they go with the unknown JJ McCarthy? They stick with Sam Darnold? I don't know. I think. Do they check with the ancestors? Do they check with Odin? Fourth and 3 for the Eagles as the punting unit comes out with 2:45 to go. Punt off is bounce into the end zone for a touchback. 2:24 to go. Chippiness. Sidney Brown, brother of Chase Brown. I mean, why are you going to get into it with these idiots? Nick Sirianni needs to round these guys up because this is stupid. I mean, you're just going to really... (41-7). Brooks needs to be ejected. Brown needs to be ejected. These guys are idiots, especially Brown. Like, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get why you're going to get into it with these guys. They're nothing. Their season's over. They're going to try and get you suspended. Miss a damn playoff game playing around with these idiots. They've been doing it all game. You lose your composure. If I'm Sirianni, if they don't kick him out, I'm benching him anyways. Sit him down, send him to the locker room. There we go. Multiple disqualifications. Get him out of there. 83. Brown and 2 Dallas players are out. And he's still running his mouth. There's 2:24 left in a 34-point game. Your team's on their way to the playoffs. You can't hold your composure. This guy's not on my playoff roster if it's up to me. Stupidity. Get him out. Kenny Pickett had a nice day. 10 of 15, $143 and a touchdown. Tanner McKee with 2 touchdown passes in his NFL debut. Three ejections on that play. Jesus. What a joke. A salty end to an easy day for the Eagles. Trey Lance is in the game. Hunter Lipke's hit. Avonte Maddox. I don't know. Trey Lance is the 49ers are lucky they got Brock Purdy, huh? Trey Lance is pretty bad. Can you imagine? That's the 49ers would have probably kept Jimmy Garoppolo at that point, right? Drafted Lance and Brock Purdy at the same time. In the same draft. They traded up. I think they got Lance like fifth-ish, top 5. And then Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant, of course. But it turns out that Trey Lance was the real Mr. Irrelevant. What are they going to do? He's third string in Dallas, of all places. Two minutes to go in this one. Sticking it out. It's a celebration. Anytime the Cowboys get blown out, which they do a lot these days, it's a celebration. I think that's Trey Lance in this commercial, sweeping the floor. Harsh. Real? Too real? Got a deal doing the Swiffer Power Mop commercials, huh? What the hell was that? Cam Newton? Special Forces? What the hell is this? I'm pretty sure that was Cam Newton. They did like a quick segment of him jumping to a helicopter at, what is this, Fear Factor? Strange. You should put some of these guys in their absolute prime and do like Fear Factor stunts with them. Oh, Kenny Pickett also had that rushing touchdown. 5 touchdowns are 2 McKee passes, a passing and a rushing by Pickett, and the pick 6 by Gardner Johnson. Or if AJ Brown's going to stick to his promise and give that the guy he gave McKee's first touchdown pass, he's going to give him the jersey. Saquon Barkley, 31 carries for $167. Needs 100 against his former team to break the all-time record. He's going to jump, so he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys to jump next week. It's pretty wild. Third and 8. Trey Lance in the gun. And he's trying to roll out. Got room. Trying to run. And he's out of bounds. Minute 9 to go. Trey Lance does sound like a guy who would be a good quarterback. Trey Lance, that's a solid name. Too bad, you know. We go 4th and 8. The punting unit is on. Way it goes, and now you can just kneel on it in this sucker. Fair catch called by... Why the hell is Cooper DeJean still returning? He did call the fair catch. Giants put up 45 on the Colts. What the hell's going on? Game of the week up next in Minnesota. Oh, Vegas bangs no. Jets finally on the board. Got 8 points, 40-8 to the Bills. Giants put up 45 with Drew Lock. What the hell? See. Joe Flacco, 25-37 for 320. He did have the 2 picks. Jonathan Taylor with a nice game. Drew Lock, 309 and 4 touchdown passes. League Neighbors, 7 for $171. All these guys, because fantasy football is over this week, all these guys seeing these stats. Freaking, how many Malik Neighbors fantasy owners could have used that? Jonathan Taylor as well. Alec Pierce, 6 for $122 and a touchdown. Pittman, 9 for 109, and they still got absolutely smoked by the Giants. Pretty embarrassing. I gotta see this. Okay. Let's look at this. Because we have to see here. So the Giants scored 6, 18, 21, 15, 29. Okay. 7, 3, 18, 2. So their previous high on the season was 29, and all the rest of them were pretty miserable. Single digits on several occasions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is it? 5 separate occasions scored single digits. 11 once. Then dropped 45. How many weeks back? 21, 32. The last 4 games combined, they scored 52. 45 today. All right, that'll do it. Eagles destroy the Cowboys, as you would expect, I guess. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but thanks for watching. Catch us on Thursday this week. This week and the following week will be Thursday instead of Wednesday.